Welcome to this meditation where we will explore our natural human capacity for joy. Friend, joy lives in the ordinary moments of our daily life. Through the practice of mindfulness, we can create the space to experience joy naturally and spontaneously. In this practice, we will focus on how joy shows up uniquely in your body, your personal joy signature. When we learn to recognize and be present with these internal sensations, we can allow ourselves to marinate in joy and let it nourish us from within. In this practice, we will use our senses as a gateway to joy through memory. Our five senses are like doorways that can open us to the fullness of a past joyful experience. And so, today we will explore a joyful memory through each of these gateways and then discover how that joy lives in our body. Let us begin. Find a comfortable position where your spine is upright yet supported, your face and front soft, open, relaxed, and receptive. For this practice, you can be seated or lying down, and you may close your eyes or keep them open slightly with a softened gaze. Take a few deep breaths in, and as you exhale, allow your body to settle. And as you allow your body to settle, become aware of all of these surfaces beneath and around you that support you. Now bring your attention to the area of your heart and chest. If it feels supportive, you can even place your hands over your heart. Bring to mind a moment when you experienced genuine joy. This does not have to be the most joyful moment of your life. It could be something quite subtle, like the way the sunlight enters your room every afternoon, a plant that you have fallen in love with, a flower that blooms unexpectedly, or a bird that you have seen that fills you with delight. It could also be something bigger, like the homecoming of a loved one, a dream coming true, a family celebration, a reunion with friends. It could be something recent or from long ago. But choose something that represents a genuine experience of joy for you, something that feels accessible in this moment. Bring this memory to mind as vividly as you possibly can. Over the next few minutes, we will explore this moment through our senses, starting with the outer landscape of this experience, with each sense being a gateway that opens you up more fully to experience that past joy in this present moment. In this moment of joy, where were you? Were you indoors or outdoors? What did the space look like around you? What time of the day was it? Notice these details of your surroundings, of time and space when this moment took place. Now, using your sense of sight as a gateway, what did you see in this moment? Notice any faces or objects that were present, the colors in the scene, the quality of light. Let your eyes take in every detail that you can remember about this moment of joy, allowing what you see to open up the door to the joyfulness of this memory. Now bring your attention to your sense of hearing as a gateway. What sounds were present in that moment? Voices of loved ones, laughter, music. Maybe you heard sounds of nature like birds chirping, or maybe just the quiet silence of contentment and companionship. Let yourself listen into this moment again, this moment of joy, allowing these sounds to guide you deeper into the experience of this memory. Using your sense of smell, is there anything that comes up for you in this memory? Fresh air, fragrance of food, flowers, a loved one's perfume, or was there no particular scent to that moment? Let these scents or their absence be yet another gateway into this joyful experience. Now bring your attention to your sense of touch. Were there any textures from that moment which were prominent? The warmth of the sun on your skin, the embrace of a loved one, a cool breeze, the sensation of fabric of your clothes against your skin. Notice what your body was touching, the surfaces that supported you, that held you. Notice how these sensations of touch and texture, gravity, and the ground beneath your feet connect you to the joy of this past moment. Now bring your attention to your sense of taste. Was there any tasting involved in this memory? Were you eating or drinking? Perhaps is there even just a flavor of that moment, of the atmosphere, of its essence? Allow yourself to be guided by your sense of taste deeper into this experience. Now let us turn inwards to the inner landscape of this joyful memory. We will scan through our body from head to toe, noticing how this joy lives in our body, not just in memory, but even now, and how it is our personal joy signature. As you have been moving through this memory, as you still hold it in your mind's eye, what do you notice in your face as you recall this past joyfulness? In the areas around your eyes, your mouth, your jaw, and neck? Is there any softness or brightness, warmth or openness or relaxation? Perhaps you experience no sensation at all. That too is normal. Move down now to your throat and neck. Is there a sense of openness or ease? Maybe even a lump in your throat from how moving joy can be. Maybe there is a constriction because this past joy is juxtaposed against your present life. Or maybe there is nothing at all, and this is perfectly fine too. We are not trying to manufacture an experience, but to notice what is present in our body right now as we hold a past joyful memory in our experience. Now, moving down to your chest and your heart area, what does joy feel like in your heart space? Warmth, expansive, light. It may even feel painful. It may feel full and heavy. It may feel tender. Whatever you're feeling, even if you are feeling nothing at all, it is part of your experience and it is welcome here. Now scan your shoulders and your arms. What do they feel like? Relaxed? Or do you feel energy flowing through them? What about your belly and your torso? Does joy live here? What are the sensations of ease or joy or aliveness right now in this region, in this moment, as you think of past joy? Bring your attention to your back and your pelvis. Does joy feel grounding to you, supportive, providing stability or lightness? Does it make you feel unmoored or untethered, top heavy, or do you feel neutral in these areas? Sweep your attention down your entire lower limb from pelvis to feet. How were you planted in that joyful moment? Did you feel rooted or free, grounded or excited? Whatever you feel is welcome and acceptable. Now, holding your memory of joy in your mind and staying connected to these sensations in your body, allow yourself to simply breathe and exist, letting the joyful memory and your present bodily signature coexist, holding each one, mind and body experience, lightly together. It may help to keep your attention on your breath, breathing in and out, holding this body mind experience while anchoring your attention on your breath so that you are not grasping at the memory or the bodily sensations, but holding them lightly, like water flowing through your fingers. Continue breathing in and out. And if you find that your mind is distracted and cannot hold on to both or either experience, please know that this is normal. It is part of the practice. We are practicing how to build our capacity to hold on to joy. And now, as we bring this practice to a close, take a moment to appreciate yourself, your senses, your memory, your body, and sensations, your willingness to connect with joy in this moment. Please know that you can return to this practice whenever you want to remember and even expand your capacity for joy. This is how we marinate in joy. And when we do it often enough, perhaps not for as long as this practice has been, but for shorter moments throughout our day, when we do it, we build our capacity and we nourish ourselves from the inside out. If you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes now if they were closed. Thank you for practicing with me today.